is going on? Dandy's car. We're about to start it, so we'll see how good my job is. So we'll make some power today, I hope. This is a 1200 horsepower package. It's only got a clutch in it, so yeah, 1200 package. Nothing crazy, but it looks nice.
We're back. Alexi got on the dyno. It was late afternoon. It was hot. There's horsepower in the air. By the way, this is just a 1200 package, but because I am in a good mood and Leo's a good guy, I might give him a couple extra horsepower. How many extra horsepower should we give him?
No extra this time.
It's Leo. We gotta give him something extra.
Well, he doesn't even go that high.
But it's Leo. Leo likes to just flex on motherfuckers. Like I got a 1500 horsepower Performante. I got a 1600 horsepower R8 SVJ. Bank 2 trim went. Hey, it sounded like it almost sounded like the port injectors weren't kicking in. Boost on bank 2 went 2 pounds above bank 1, but the boost solenoids were, I was targeting 0 solenoid on it, so it wasn't allowing the wastegate to breathe. All right, had a little boost solenoid like get stuck. It was weird, so I fixed that. And sometimes you got to go in there and like manually fire off sensors on new builds to make sure everything's clear. I'm gonna turn it up to 9 pounds of boost. Let's see what's up. Last week's vlog, Alexi was opening a box from Motech and he dumped everything out and said there's no merch in it.
No t-shirts, no nothing. Jesus. Stickers, nothing. Nothing but popcorn.
So I got a call and I answered the phone. I was like, she's like, hey, this is Hunter and Dan, a Hunter from Motech USA. I'm like, am I in trouble? Like, how can I help you? He's like, well, we were watching your video last week and we noticed that you guys opened one of our boxes and said that you guys were disappointed because there was no merch. I'm like, shh. We wanted to call you guys and ask you guys the sizes so we could send you guys some merch so you guys won't be disappointed. So it kind of like it was out of the left field. It's like Motech USA, it's like they don't need to give away a fucking anything to anyone, you know? It's like, but Hunter and Danny over there apparently are big fans of us and watch our shit and wanted to give us some merch. So Alexi, open this one and see how much merch you get, buddy.
Yeah, now this is a good box now. Let's see if they sent us a bunch of popcorn again. Here's the stickers we asked for, kiddo.
Beanies, hats,
everything.
3X, this is for David.
For David.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
It's pretty cool though. Like,
that is,
you know, you never know who's watching. It's cool because, you know, it's Motech. It's the best of the best.
Thank you guys.
Is there an M150 in there for the Civic?
They forgot it with the popcorn.
They forgot the M150? Hey guys, next box, the M150, please. Drag Pro package on it. I'll take a C127 dash and a CAN switch panel too.
Maybe
it's in there. Maybe it's hiding in there. Ballin', my boy. I'm gonna take mine and not even wear it to work. That's gonna be a weekend gear, bro. I guess.
Back to work we go.
Thank you, Danny and Hunter. You guys are the man. We're back in action. I had a little bit of a hiccup. I had a fuel pressure issue. Do you guys ever get in a position where like you do the same thing over and over and over and over and you know what the outcome's gonna be, then you don't get that outcome and you're like, what the fuck? I go problem solving. Sometimes I overshoot, right? So I thought there was like a bleed off of the fueling. I thought a line was kinked and it was just my base pressure too low. So I gotta breathe sometimes. Anyways, got that handled. Let's start. So I made a hit on the wastegate, made like 800 or something. Go for 10 pounds of boost and see what it does from there and keep going. There you go, Dandy. I know you paid for a 1200, but I gave you an extra 100 horsepower because you're cool like that. 1300 horsepower. It's supposed to be a 12, but we did 13. Just so you guys know, that foot-pounds, the final drive on the dyno is not set right, so that torque's actually off by like 200. It's supposed to be around 850, 900 actually. It's about 900. The horsepower is not going to change, it's just the gear ratio calculation for the final drive is off, so I apologize for you guys that would get upset over that. Just to recap, this is a SR1200 with all-wheel drive conversion. So the Leo opt out for all-wheel drive. STOs come with rear-wheel drive, so we made it all-wheel drive. And now we go on the lift and do final assembly. What color does that exhaust look to you?
Yellow.
It's gold, bro.
Looks like beef, bro. That and that are the same color.
You guys are both smoking Big D. That is gold, dog.
Oh, it looks like
Pete, get in on this.
Go get a gold watch right now. We'll put it right next to this thing.
What color is that exhaust, Pete?
Don't feel obligated to say
Yeah, be on.
You can say you're colorblind too.
Yellow? All right, take the bumper back off. Header wrap it. Take it back off. You gotta header wrap it.
Oh no.
Oh, all right. You guys want to keep teasing? So why I did gold is because STOs and the Performantes have like a gold intake manifold. So I wanted to kind of match it. That was my thought process. I guess we'll see once it's on the ground. If not, we could also change it. No big deal. I had to take down, archive that vlog we posted last time because it's all good. Everyone's got their reasons, and I respect the reasons. To each their own. But enough about that. So now it's on final assembly, which is the fun part of street driving, going to Mexico. We are keeping the factory rims tire configuration on this vehicle. The only thing we're doing is changing the rear tire to a Toyo R. I personally think the Toyo 888R and
R888.
R888. Yep, so we put a R888 and then we're gonna go take it on the road and dial it on power maps, make sure everything's working good, and then go from there. So, excuse me. All right, well, stage ones are a little different. Factory ECU flashes, you read the ECU files and then you edit them with WinOLS and then you load it back in the car. There is no live data logging, there is no live adjusting. Makes me love Motech just that much more. However, HP Tuners is a great device, great product. I'm able to log and view all the channels that I need from the factory ECU on the screen. So this is VCM scanner. So I have everything checked off that I need to see, such as mass airflow, A, B, and everything's basing off the mass airflow sensor of how much air is going through. So we can look at the banks. Well, that'll be able to tell us if there's a leak, if one bank's seeing too much boost, etc. Closed loop timing, closed loop fuel control, all the important stuff that we need for stage one. This file is the one that we use for all our stage one. So if you guys remember Scott Disick's, minimal adjusting needs to be done clearly because the ECU firmware coding is a little different. So load it, make one gear hit, review the data, adjustments need to be done. Then what we have to do is then reflash each ECU, which takes some time. I don't foresee us having to do that unless something's tremendously off, such as mechanically, which there isn't because we went through the stages of checking everything that we need to make sure everything is fine, such as smoke testing, springs, vacuum lines, etc. This car has those precision jet fighter mod compressor housings. They're 6466s. I no longer use turbos that small. My entry turbo is now a 6870, just because the technology is just phenomenal with the next gen stuff. But he was persistent on the jet fighter compressor housing mod. We had to run these, so let's see what's up. Sounds great. And that's what he wanted. He wanted just a stage one car that sounded phenomenal. And the 6466 is clearly still good for 1600 horsepower. I'm gonna just roll into it in one gear, which is third gear at low RPM. Did a sweep, low RPM, which that was like 3,000 all the way up to 8,000. That's good. All right, we're good. So let's close that and go back. It did feel a little like it was nosing over on the low end a little bit, so it probably needs an adjustment. Make sure it's good, detail it, send it. This is going to the bay. This is the second Sheepy car. He's got an R8 we built for him in 2021. gonna set up the maps. Forgot to do that, so I should probably do that real quick. We need to set up 0, 1, 2, 3. So these are the maps. So what I'm doing is on an STO you put in Piogia, whatever the fuck that is, however you Italian say that, and then you go through the maps that you want. So right now it's limited to 5 maps. You see it ends up at the 5. So I'm gonna go in there and change that and raise it depending. Let me see. When I hear people say, I was on map 2 from map 8 and I was on map 5 from 8. Okay? Your map 1 could be your kill map, and your map 2 could be your sissy map, and your map 5 could be your valet map. It doesn't mean anything. I think it's the most thrown around words in the industry. It's like, he was on map 4. Okay. What I'm doing is, it's just gear torque switches. So in this system, it's all about torque control, and we input how much torque we want in the gear, which is equivalent to horsepower. Now I know what the torque is equivalent to, but I'm implementing, come on buddy. All right, here we go. So this is my axis. So you have the gear, the switches, which people refer to as maps, and then the gears on the right. So what this is right now it's currently in 1, and then neutral, first gear, second, third, fourth, fifth, and this is how much torque you want it to give it when it's in that cell. So if I was in switch 1, this is how much torque it would give it as I targeted those gears. I'm gonna kind of glance over this, and these numbers I'm okay with. I'm gonna lower this, it's a little bit too much torque, to 900, no, give them 950. Fourth gear, 900. Oh, fourth we can give them all the jam. Yeah, we good. Third gear, we'll give it 800, 500. So that is in map, in switch 5 and higher. We're gonna stop calling things maps. Let's call them switches. That's all it is. Gear torque switch. That's all it is. That's all it is. Like fuel compensation torque limit. Now I have this turned down because I was on the dyno, but I'm gonna change this to about 700 there, and then 800 here. What this does, no matter that I implemented 950 torque in switch 5, if fuel compensation is not at least 80%, it's not going to allow it to do it. So look at this table. So right now fuel compensation is in between 50 and 75. It's probably, what is it? It's 60-something%. So right now it's only limiting it to about 740 torque. So even if I go to switch 5, which I'm targeting 950, it's only going to give it 750 because it's reading what the fuel content is, which is your ethanol content, and adjusting for that, so we keep things safe. So that's why I don't believe on kill. If the dots all align in the ECU, then it's going to allow you to use a bigger power, and it's not really kill because we have things that are implemented there to protect the engine, and also having the right requirements to be able to use that kind of torque. That's why these V10s, there's so many of them on the road, people making a lot of big powers, because if you have the right combination, they make power. At the same time, you have to have the proper fuel, etc., right? So right here, if Leo takes the car and puts it in switch 6 and it's at 60% ethanol content, it's only giving it 750 torque. Now he may put it in 6 and be like, oh my god, that's the fastest thing in the world. Then I can pull the log and be like, yeah, it was really equivalent to like a 4, switch 4, because it was limiting the torque because of the fuel comp. So all these dots have to align. Then you factor in intake air temp. Intake air temp's got to be good. Then ignition maps. This is still on map A. Map B is not used until we need to. So back to your thing. Sorry, I know it went off deep end, but like I don't believe in kill maps or all these maps. So now I'm going to save this. I'm going to delete all that the ECU has saved in there from the idling and just kind of moving the car around. So now right now when we go test in Mexico, it's all fresh data recorded and I can evaluate, go over it all. Oh, we gotta set up traction control. Now when you set that up, is what I mean by that, it's already set up in the calibration, but the wheel circumference, so the overall rollout of the tire, you have to implement correctly, and depending on the type of tire that you use and the size, that'll all change. So wheel circumference.
Is that because Motech uses a GPS?
No, this car doesn't have GPS. What it does is TC, the way this one's set up, is essentially the fastest wheel driven. So it's going to base the calculations and do what it needs to do based off the wheel that's spinning the fastest. But you need to be able to implement the correct size, because if the sizing's wrong, then your mile an hour is going to change, right? So overall wheel circumference is 81 inches for the front. Do we change this? I have 83 in here. So whatever car this I used for this originally is a different tire, and then the back is a 86.2. Now I feel safe ripping. So smooth. Nothing like an STO. Overall, my favorite car, my favorite chassis. When you twin turbo these things, all-wheel drive, once Leo drives this, he won't drive the other ones. Well, he will, but they're just all different. This thing is just all-wheel drive STO, 1300. So what I'm doing right now, just filling it, put some heat in it. I need to adapt the transmission and the clutch. We had to split it all up to do the all-wheel drive conversion, so put some normal heat in it, feel it, see how it's at the bump if it's dragging on stoplights. What I mean by drag is when you hold the brake, you let go of the brake, see how it pulls forward. If the clutch is too aggressive or like not enough spacing on the shims, it'll drag you really bad. It's more than just the power, it's the way they drive, the downshifts, how crisp they are, getting it just to like perfectly just blip, just perfect, versus it's like it blips, then torquing great, just like, just boom, everything's just perfect. So when I ripped on in the beginning there, the tires are completely cold. Back to what I was telling you guys, completely cold, and TC's tight and it overshot TC, so that's why I got out of it. And I clicked dirt and I rolled into it and I felt TC kick in. How I feel TC is like you feel the chassis just, not really like you hit it, just, I could just tell it's muscle memory. But it was just riding TC. The tires are completely cold. We pulled out of the shop and just, you know, so. The thing is I want my guys to jump in their cars to feel safe, you know? Well, let's continue this vlog. We're taking a field trip. We're gonna go to Leo, aka Dandy Hat's house, to deliver the STO and go over the STO with him. We gotta go in a fishbowl. Tint your windows, bro.
Sick, bro. I can't believe that you're here. House call?
Come on, bro. I gotta take care of you. Why can't you believe that?
I don't really be seeing you on the vlog doing house calls.
I don't, honestly, dog. I don't do house calls. When was the last time I traveled? I don't travel. Like, if you have a PC laptop, I'll tell you to download TeamViewer, then I'll remote in, and then I'll have you plug in, and I can just take over. But I know how busy you are. I'm like, I don't want to complicate these guys. Like, let's just shoot up there. I get people that like offer me big money to travel. I'm like, nah. Okay. Shit, I didn't even know this computer was touchscreen. Hey, all right. I've had it for years. So right now I'm in position 1. So if I hold the M button, oh, the car has to be on. Now it's working. So you gotta leave it in map 1, let it reset. So let it just go back to normal. And then right now I'm holding the M button and it's active. So if I rev it, it's gonna do pops and bangs. But I'm not going to because you're neighborhood. But it's showing you that it's working. So anti-light switch is on now. And it's only on in map 1. If we weren't in map 1, it would say off. So when you go to the map 1, just let it cycle, reset, and then just hold it and free rev.
And I leave it on Patagonia? Pioggia. Or what the fuck is it?
Yes.
Or I put it back on.
It should. So let's talk about that real quick for the camera. So STOs have what's called a wet mode. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Performantes and Huracans have Strada, Sport, and Corsa. In Corsa is what we essentially, in the Motech package, we do all the map switching in. However, the third position on a Performante and Huracan is Corsa. On this, it's Pioggia, whatever the Italians want to call it. So we have to be in that setting to do it.
Okay.
Okay. So to do flame map, you drop it in there, put it in map 1, hold the M down, free rev, and you're good to go. Okay. So you can go on. We drove an hour and a half for 30 seconds of work, but that's the shit we do for our boys. I didn't want you stressing about it, you know? I'm like, you know what? Holy shit, bro.
I just got this one.
I know, I saw
What can we do to this one?
Oh, bro. GT2 RS is where it's at.
Oh, I thought it was a GT3.
No,
it's a GT2?
So, CSF intercoolers, downpipes, exhaust, and a tune, you'll make 250 horsepower gain on pump gas. It's the funnest car in the world. That thing is like a GT3 on steroids. You gotta do that to that. And the cool thing is it's quick because the parts are just slap on parts in the tune. It's not like building custom shit. Like Robbie's got the intercoolers, downpipes, and exhaust. You'll want to daily drive that.
I mean, it's already fun how it is.
Right. So 250 more horsepower. The only Porsche I like is GT2 RS.
I just feel like it looks kind of old, but I feel like either I got a GT3 RS and for the looks, but it was boring to drive.
It's slow.
This is kind of boring from the looks,
But it's quick.
but it's quick and it's fun to drive. It doesn't look as aggressive.
It doesn't. It's older though.
I paid this one like $480.
Yeah. They've been those prices for 5 years.
I was like, either get a GT3 RS, but I already had one and I didn't like it because it was slow. So I was like, I'm just gonna try GT2 RS.
The tune and downpipes, open them up.
Yeah.
Have you driven this one?
Yeah, I drove it the other day. What? I think I drove the Perf to Disneyland.
You drove it to Disneyland?
Yeah.
That's tight, man.
And I raced the M3 on the wing.
This needs wheels. So I know you were big into the beadlock look.
But they only make that one style. I really don't like that.
I know you don't.
I even feel like kind of getting the perf some actual like. I don't know. I just like the looks.
Of what?
Like the
Well, what rim did we put on that one?
some boost.
Boost Logic, yeah, those has beadlock on it.
But I feel like you can't really tell they're beadlock though.
So you like the machine face?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. I like to see that people know it's a beadlock. You know what I mean?
You know
Not
what?
low key.
I get it. I think this car's settled hard.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do bumperless, I'd do it on that. And then what we could do to make it even look cooler is do like a titanium exhaust on it. So then it really pops, because the exhaust is ceramic coated black. But on the STO, I don't think we should get rid of the bumper. That shit looks sick. I mean, but it's your car. You can always take the bumper off and then put it back on. How was your latest hat job? Good?
That was amazing. Oh,
I was watching some TikTok videos of you did one that you only made 100 of.
Yeah. So we just did 100. Yeah. I mean.
Do they sell for the same price or more?
No. So we sold those for 100.
Okay.
So we had a sample of one that we sold for $1. It was one of one, and we sold it for $1.
In the Motech, it's called switches. The flame map was not set up in the right switch, so I decided to do a house call and come take care of the situation for him and check out his collection. I always talk about King Taco to everybody and to Kiddo. My kid here hasn't really experienced a lot of things in life, so we're heading to King Taco. Oh, look at it. It's your home. Fun fact, you know what this building used to be? Out here. Anyways, that was a big car dealership. This
Yes.
fool wants to eat chicken at fucking King Taco. All right, stop vlogging really quick. Stop vlogging. Alrighty, well, that's quite the road trip today. No, field trip. Call it field trip. But sometimes you gotta do those things for those special people. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog with Dandy, his badass STO, and my personal take on tacos. Maybe I should start sharing more of my food. I only eat tacos, Thai food, and pho. Anyways, see you guys next week.